Hi there. Thanks for joining. This is Firefighter Cafaretta. This is my third video. Right now I'm just a little juicing, so I'm helping out my system, cleaning it out. So we've discussed a couple different things in my last videos. My discovery from my aorta aneurysm in my chest to the organizational part, and now I'm going to discuss the emotional piece. Now the emotional piece is the thing that hits and hurts the worst. Right? That when I first discovered this was kind of on a whim. I had pain in my neck. I did a CAT scan and they discovered my neck was fine, but I had something a lot worse down below. And it's a AAA. It's an ascending aorta aneurysm. And it's 5 centimeters. And apparently from what I hear is they grow slow, but it's good that I discovered this because in a matter of years, it would have gone undetected and it's asymptomatic. And that being said, you would just pass out and you would probably die. A lot of people wouldn't even know it would be an aneurysm, right? And so going through this part right here, when I first found out about this, my mind was racing, and my mind's still racing. It's been over 20 plus days, and it feels like the testings couldn't go any slower than they are, right? I want them to be at the hyperspeed of making sure everything's done and dialed. The facility I'm working with is a good facility. They're doing a great job. And the doctors I'm talking to are great doctors. Cardiologists, thoracic surgeons, but the satisfaction is like the fact that like you feel that it needs to be done faster. It needs to be, it's like it should be at a higher level because this is you. This is like you're worried about, number one. Now, number one in my eyes, I would say it's me, but really I'm here for my children. And that's that emotional piece. So when I discovered I had this, I was completely in tears. And I feel like that right now, right? Every day, right now, I'm very lucky I'm waking up. I'm very happy that I'm still around, and finding this out, the discovery and the organizational part and the emotional part, I'm very happy to be around my children because I'm living for them, right? I'm here so they could have good lives. I want to be the best father I could be. So the emotional piece would be like, it's hard to get through this because, you just don't want them to be without their dad, And so how I'm right now, as much as I'm keeping it together and I'm trying to be calm and collective, inside it hurts. Inside, and to anybody out there that has the same thing, it's okay to show your emotions. It's okay to express tears. It's okay to cry and lean on somebody that you love. And if there's nobody that you can lean on right then and there, it's okay to be by yourself and talk out loud. My mother passed a couple years ago. Saddest thing I've ever experienced in my life. I literally at night feel like I'm talking to her, right? I'm feeling that, there's a presence. And I feel like at the same time, like I'm talking out loud and I'm crying and I'm there and I'm like, I don't want to be without my children. I don't want them to be without me. I feel like my time's not up. And the thing is, to be proactive and to be out there and be your best advocate is something that's really critical. So to get through this, yes, you have to be strong. Is it okay to cry? Is it okay to get emotional? It's perfectly normal. It's fine. In fact, it would be weird if you were not emotional. But I can tell you, like, at night, it is hard to sleep. I cannot sleep. My chest hurts. I can't determine if it's a psychosomatic or if it's actual real pain in my chest. The doctors I talk to, they're like, it's probably psychosomatic, right? But if you were in this situation, and if you're watching, maybe you are, have a therapist. Talk to somebody once a week. That's great. Talk to your best buddy. My best buddy's in Texas. I talk to him almost every day. He's like my therapist. And he jokes and teases me, but at the same time, that eases my pain, right? my children, I love them. They don't know. They don't know much, but it hurts. So my wife is stronger than I am. So my wife is like, you're gonna be fine. Well, she's like 6 months pregnant, so she's pretty tough. She's going through her own, stresses. But, people out there, the emotional piece is normal. It's not like, it goes away. Even if you have a surgery planned or you're talking to the doctors, you're organizing things, there's the worries of the complications of, what could happen during surgery. I've heard a couple things. I've heard from different doctors, different things, right? You could have spinal cord issues. You could become paralyzed. That's crazy. That's like a 1%. You could die. That's a 1%. My coworkers in my county, there's guys I've spoken to, the network of people that have been through similar issues. You have to watch out for your vocal cords. You could actually, while they do intubation and they put you under anesthesia, you could actually, they could damage vocal cords. So these are all things you bring up with your surgeon, your doctor, and ask them questions. But the emotional piece is you need a strong presence of people around you. If it's people that could be on the phone, that's okay. If it's people you can lean on at your house, that's great. Friends. Don't try to don't try to turn to bad things like alcohol and drugs. Try to keep a positive outline, a positive mind, a positive focus that you're going to get through this because you're watching me and I'm showing you my videos, and I believe I'm going to get through this. I have my fears. I do have my doubts, but you have to be positive because, as much as those things are just like worries, those could actually eat at you and hurt you inside. So try to keep that level of positivity so you could overcome this crazy defeats of, or not defeat, but this crazy surgery that it's a hard one, it's a dangerous one, it's a serious one. But science, doctors, technology has all basically have gotten so advanced that it's gotten that much better, where today having these type of surgeries, they do it all the time. So again, the emotional side is I'm with you. I understand. You can write comments below. Again, I'm on every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to be posting, and I'm here for you guys. This helps me also as almost like a therapy session, because I actually get to listen to my own self talk about this and what I'm going through. Thank you.